Good day, mummies and daddies, and my fellow listeners. Standing before you is to support the motion which says education is better than wealth. Before going into the main topic, I would love to define education and wealth. Education can be defined as the knowledge and skills one needs to be successful in life. In other words, it can be defined as the knowledge a person acquires from cradle to grave, while wealth can be defined as the money that makes you comfortable. Just approaching the two words you can clearly see are not going pari passu. Education helps entrepreneurs, doctors, pharmacists to build a successful career and great income. Though wealth helps to build a successful career, but if not used wisely may cause misfortune. Education develops discipline, good career. An educated person makes good decisions and manages resources, while a wealthy person misuses the resources that are available and makes bad decisions without thinking twice. An educated person does not only benefit himself but benefit the whole nation. Why? Because it promotes innovation, promotes healthcare, and promotes a peaceful society. Some may argue that wealth is better than education because it provides wealth and helps you to buy the things you need. Meanwhile, education can never be bought. Knowledge and skills cannot be bought. In conclusion, I support the motion that education is better than wealth. Wealth may come and go, but education is a lifelong asset that cannot be stolen or taken away by anybody. Thank you.
From what you have just said, you said education is everything.
Yes.
Now, to acquire that education, if you don't have money, if you are not wealthy, if you are not rich, how do you think one can manage to acquire that education that you are just mentioning that is better than wealth? Because in my own opinion, I know that wealth is better than education, because if you are wealthy, you will go to school without any problem. You won't have problem in solving any problem that comes your way. You won't have any problem in facing any obstacles. If you have money, you can even sit down at your home. If you are wealthy, you will sit down at your home and you acquire that certificate that you want. But you are just mentioning education, education is
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Whereas me, I know that wealth is very, very important in the life of human being. If you are not wealthy, there are so many things that you will lack in this world. But I want you to enlighten me. If I'm not wealthy now and I want to be educated, I don't have money, I want to be educated, how do I go about it?
Ma, I've studied that the population of the poor people are plentier than the population of the wealthier people. Yet they still manage to go to school and become an educated person. From there, they became successful.
So, are you now saying even though you don't have money, you can acquire that education?
Yes.
How?
Ah,
Are they going to? I don't know. Actually, I know that in this country, even though we are claiming the country is bad, the economy is harsh and whatever, I know that people are still managing to go to school, especially during this Tinubu era. There are people that the government are giving the students loan. They are managing to go to school. But before then, the government provide free education for students from primary school to secondary school levels, in which the government provides some textbook, and sometimes they give them exercise books.
yeah.
But still, I don't want to concur with you that education is better than weight, that they're just mentioning that you prefer people being educated and from there they will be wealthy. I don't want to believe that, because things are getting more harsh in the country, even all over the world. Things are harsh, and it's now getting more difficult for the poor people and the wretched people to attain the level of education they want in their lives. So I don't know how you can still convince me the more that this your education that you are mentioning is better than wealth, because to me, I prefer to be wealthy.
No matter how poor some parents are, yet they struggle day and night just to make sure that children go to school to become educated, because they know education is the key to success, which means success is the key to a wealthy life.
Success is the key.
Yes.
to where the life.
Yes.
Okay, but okay, what do you say in this computer age
Yeah.
that we have some people that are not even up to 17 years and they are using internet to generate money. There are some people that are even in secondary school that they are billionaires, millionaires,
Yeah.
and whatsoever. I don't want to be mentioning names. I know you yourself, you know that there are some people even in this country that they have made it beyond those people that are more educated than them in this country, and they did not even go to school. They didn't have that certificate. I think that these people that are not educated but wealthy, they will still hire, they will employ the educated ones and start paying them monthly salary comfortably and conveniently without any problem. They will give them their salary monthly, oh, and this thing is happening in this country, not to talk of other country. So I don't want to concur with you that education is better than with me. I prefer to be wealthy.
Oh, ma, I admit and I love your point. But if you allow school to pass through you and you pass through school, there is nothing you cannot turn to wealth. Though, due to some lapses in the country, you see an educated person roaming around the street with certificates and with no job, even though it is the government fault.
It is the government's fault.
Yes.
Why are you now putting government in this issue now? Because you already said education is everything.
Yes.
If you are educated, you should be able to be wealthy without involving your governments.
No, why are the government not providing enough jobs? Yes. Why are
the
they not
governments
yes.
not providing enough jobs?
Yes.
Are you now saying your education cannot provide job for you? Are you telling me that your education cannot provide enough job for you? Because you said education is everything. So are you telling me your education cannot provide job? Tell me, talk to me. At least you'll be able to defend what you are, what is not defendable that you are defending.
Education can provide enough jobs. It can
How?
provide
How?
enough jobs.
How? Talk to
Through
me.
many ways.
Like
Like I said, there is nothing education cannot turn to wealth. If your parents are trader, you can impart their trading activities and your wealth may come from there. Even those wealthy people, you can impart your education and you don't know, maybe that's where your wealth will come from. Even the society at large, you can impart your knowledge and you don't know, your wealth may come from there. Anywhere you find yourself, just impart your knowledge and skills and you don't know, opportunity, your knowledge.
Hey, opportunity, your knowledge. Hey, thank God. Anyway, you have tried. Let me help you out, because you are just mentioning education. You don't even know what education is entails. You have already concluded well. Education is bedrock of all things all over the world. If you are not educated, if you are wealthy, you can misuse that wealth.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the facts. There are some wealthy people that still go to school.
Yeah.
When the educated people have started mismanaging their wealth for them. And that is why you have to be educated. And she has rightly said, you must allow the school to pass through you and you pass through school, so that you'll be able at the end of your schooling use that skill to make yourself wealthy and remove your entire lineage from poor. Barrenness. When I say barrenness, when you don't have money, you are barren. You are barren from being wretched. So education is the best way to success, while the success will lead you to wealth. Thank you. Oh.